everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be testing out some more makeup by VE Cosmetics. So they are an independent brand that I have been enjoying for such a long time. They recently have got a sale on their website for like 50% off of their sale items, so I couldn't turn down that opportunity. So I picked up two things today. So I picked up the Witchcraft Book of Shadows eyeshadow palette, and I am a very big fan of their formula. I have about 4 of their palettes now, and 2 of them are the collaboration with Cradle of Filth, who are one of my favourite bands. Like, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a bit of a metalhead, and Cradle of Filth are a band that got me into black metal and really like heavier metal, and the fact that they came out with a makeup collection, I was like, something interesting. But you know, the other palettes that I have, VE Cosmetics, are amazing, and so I thought I would pick up this one. So this is the inside of the kind of packaging, and it is absolutely stunning. I love the design so much, and then when you look inside, I was like, I need to pick up this palette. It's a selection of some really gorgeous tones. So you've obviously got some purples, blues and greens. So I think I'm going to do a green look today, going a little bit old school with some of my looks. And then I also got a liquid lipsticks in the shade Caramel. So this is like a gorgeous kind of like brown tone, so it's a little bit like different than sometimes I tend to go for, but you know what, I like to mix it up with my lipsticks. And I also got, they were very kind enough to send me a face mask. So they have some really nice other things on their website. So they have foundation, concealers, and blushes and stuff, and they actually have this really nice face mask. And I got one one of my last purchases, and they gave me one of these as well, and I used it like the other week. I'll put up a picture because it's quite funny, but it's a really nice moisturizing kind of face mask, and I think at the moment they're still pretty affordable. I don't know the price exactly, but they're really good. And so yeah, I'm gonna start on the eyes today. So I'm gonna put on my Sellotape and my my Urban Decay primer, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I'm primed and ready. I will put up some swatches because I like to do that with palettes that I'm really excited to try. So I'm going to go in with Is True. So when you look at the names of the palette, they actually kind of they will say something. So this is the Arise and Awaken, Limitless Creativity Awaits, Trust Your Instinct, Knowledge is True, Power Love is Always the Answer. I don't think I said it in the right way, but you get the gist. So yeah, I'm starting off with Is True, which is a deeper tone, and I've actually put my tape up higher than I normally do because I want to do more of a more kind of stronger look, because normally I put the wing out this way, but I'm trying something different today, so let's hope it doesn't backfire. So I've tried the cosmetics literally about 4 or 5 times, and I've mentioned this so many times that their formula is really good. And in case I didn't mention this before, because I tend to forget, but this brand is like a UK owned brand, and they're very independent, they're cruelty free, and they don't sell to countries that test on animals, because they're very passionate about looking after animals and stuff like that. So I think that's very important, especially for brands today. You really don't need to test on animals. That's just such a horrible thing to do. And there are so many famous brands out there that still test on animals, which is just absolutely shocking. But I mean, it's nice to see independent brands actually stand up to that and kind of actually have that passion. So let's hope more brands do that in the future. Okay, so I've taken that in quite fast. So now I'm going to go in with Power just here, which seems like it's a little bit deeper, but I'm going to take it kind of inside, just where the line will be, just to kind of make that a bit more in depth. Perfect. So now we just have shimmers. So I feel like I'm going to go in with a couple of shimmers. So I want to go in with, what's this one, Instinct, just here. And I'm going to take a small brush, and let's take this kind of, because I don't want it to be too overpowering, because I have other shimmers that I want to try. So I'm just going to bring that on top just here and just tap that in and just kind of blend it in with those first 2 shades. All right, so now let's go in with the same brush. Actually, we're going to go in with Knowledge, which is a bit of a bluer tone, so I'm just going to put that kind of in the middle of it all, I guess, and then just kind of, yeah, that's very blue, and just put that here, and I'm just going to blend it in so it doesn't look too out of place. Hopefully it will work. Okay, that's looking really nice. I love the contrast of blue and green because I feel like they're so complementary of each other. So now we're going to end on Love, which is this deep blue just here, and I'm just going to use the same brush because I feel like adding them all together, there's like no problem with that at all. So let's get this in here. Okay, so that's it for the eyes for the moment. I'm actually going to go off camera, put on the rest of my face, and then we will end on the lips. Okay, so most of my face is on. I also forgot to mention, I also picked up one more thing. I picked up a single eyeshadow in the shade Lilith. So this is a like a metal one that you would put into like a pan. But yeah, this is the shade. It's like a purple pink shimmer, and I look forward to using this in the future. I'm not going to use it today because obviously the colour selection is very different. So let's go on to the lips. I'm actually going to go in with a P. Louise liner because knowing me, I will just ruin the lipstick. So I'm just going to put this on first. Okay, so let's go into the liquid lipstick. I have tried their formula I think twice, and I do like them. They're very long lasting and very, very pigmented. So like I mentioned, this in the shade Caramel, and yeah, let's give this a try. The shade is a perfect match for the lip liner, so I did one thing right. But yeah, this is my finished look. I think this eyeshadow palette is amazing. I mean, I wasn't thinking anything less, in all honesty, and you know, greens are such a big staple in my collection, so I feel like having this palette is a very nice addition to it, even though obviously we've got a selection of some other shades that I already have by VE Cosmetics, but I feel like this is nice to have a smaller version of it. But yeah, I look forward to trying the Arise shade because that looks stunning, and then this lipstick is really nice. It does dry down very quickly, so you know, it is very like swipe and you're good to go. I look forward to trying this because this shade looks very gorgeous. I think it's quite similar to Arise, but I think this is more of a purple look. But let me know if you've ever used VE Cosmetics. Are you intrigued? Because they have a lot of like witchy and goth vibes, which is obviously right up my street, and hopefully is a lot of like up a lot of people's streets as well. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you soon.